Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with me, I'm Spider. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about a story how I lost a ridiculous sum of money, which I shouldn't have really done, but I unfortunately did. So how this all started was 3 years ago when the CSGO market was incredibly different than what it is right now. But what I did was I sold my Karambit Crimson Web minimal wear 3 years ago in mid-July, just before the summer sale, because I wanted to sell my skins before the summer sale comes and be able to buy a lot of games for cheap price. So what I did is I sold pretty much all of my inventory, because at that kind of time I was getting a bit bored of CSGO 3 years ago. What I did is I sold my whole inventory, which is not very good, because now in 3 years time I could have made a lot more money if I kept. So as of the Crimson Web, Karambit is actually, back then, was worth 350, but now it is nearly worth 4 times the amount of what it is now, because CSGO back then was not as big as it is now. But now it is a big game. CSGO gamblers in China are all going into the game, and we are making this game a lot more expensive, the skins. So the Karambit, I lost too much money from that, and then from the specialness gloves Emerald Web, I also had these back when they were around 250, which now are nearly a lot more, if about 400. So I lost there another 120, which as well I should have just kept as long as I could have, because if I did, I would have made so much more than I could have. But yeah, people make mistakes, and I made a massive mistake of selling it. So also I had another knife. This was I used to give this to my friend, but now we sold it. Back then for around about 100, and then straight after that, obviously butterfly knives went insanely high and ridiculous in price. So there I lost another 200 as well, which, or 300, which is not good. So straight up I lost over 1,000, which is really bad. I could have easily got so much profit, but obviously I didn't, because I wanted to sell for new games, which if I didn't lose interest I would have had made too much money, and I could have done other stuff with it, gone into investments, gone into other stuff, and be able to do a whole lot more than I had. But what can I say? I did. We've all done some stupid things in the past that we should have kept. But the thing is, you can't really live in the past because you just be beating yourself up, which is not great. But yeah, that was my little story of how I lost way too much money, and I wish if I could go back in time, I would change it completely. But what can I say? Things happen, and we can't change it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. If you did, let me know in the comments, like, your investment mishaps that you should have done. But anyway, goodbye.